Well, it has been a long, long winter in our region, but today things got a little warm. It's one of the best days of the year, opening day. The Mets starting the 2014 season today at Citi Field, and the first pitch thrown out. You heard him.
Barely recognize it.
Not bad. Threw a strike. Threw a strike.
He was practicing.
All right, here's Dylan G. The first pitch, and the season begins here. And on the bottom of the inning, Andrew Brown, don't get used to the name, but he did hit a 3-run home run to get the Mets started off in good style. You go to the 7th inning, and unfortunately, the bases loaded. Scott Rice walked in the tying run, Denard Span. Bottom of the 8th, though, the Mets got a good piece of news. Juan Lagares, home run, putting the Mets up 5-4. Could they just hold on? Could they just close the game? Not so much. Denard Spahn doubling off of Bobby Parnell, tying the game up 5-5, so it went to extra innings, and it was not a good 10th inning. Ian Desmond hit a sac fly. Jason Worth comes home, the Mets losing. In fact, it would get to be 9-5, but in the bottom of the 9th, a little bit of hope here. David Wright hitting a 2-run home run, making it a 2-run game in the bottom of the 10th, I'm sorry. There you see him.
That swing looks.
But it would get no closer. The final, 9-7. So anyway, the Mets ended the way they began. But make it a good thing. Opening day, few things are better, right? Remember as a kid, you remember your first opening day?
God, that was awful baseball. That was just awful baseball.
It was awful. But predictable. That's the worst part about it.
They lose the lead 3 or 4 times. They walk in the... Oh, please.
You know, my father emailed me last week and is like, can you believe it's only a week until opening day? It didn't feel... Like we haven't had any warm weather at all this spring, so it hasn't felt like it's opening day.
But maybe
day,
it's because Matt Harvey's out. Maybe, but there seems to be no juice at this, you know?
You know, this could be a bad baseball season in New York.
Wasn't that awful? Wasn't that just awful? Come on,
Richard,
pony up.
New York's baseball team. The other team.
They'll be starting tomorrow night. We'll be watching in Houston.
We'll be watching that
Yankees,
one and the Knicks that are only out 1.5 games.
Oh, please, don't keep me started. It's actually 1 now. They're down 1 game.
I mean, do you think the Yankees are going to be, or it's just going to be Jeter's farewell tour? Or do you think
don't do that. Don't do that.
The Yankees play ball.
The Yankees will be just fine.
Wasn't that awful?
They'll be relevant in the fall.
Wasn't that just awful?
Wait, are you pointing at me when you say that? Or?
Well, if the shoe fits, kiddo.
The 2 Met fans. All right. We're going to wrap things up when we come back. Quiet, Judy. Yeah.
Nothing to say.